Hi guys, and welcome to Classic Rock and Country Music Facts and Trivia. Thank you for being here. Today's video is on some insane stories about the Eagles. I did not know that they were this crazy until I started this channel. I seriously did not know. Just great harmonies, beautiful music. Had no idea they were nuts. Anyway, except for Joe Walsh. Anyway, let's take a look. Their first album cover was inspired by a trip in the desert. According to drummer, vocalist Don Henley, the members of the Eagles, a photographer, and award-winning art director Gary Burden went out to the Joshua Tree National Park and took peyote for a photo shoot in '71. While high on the drug, the group saw a lone eagle soaring above the crew, and as Henley said, they took it as a sign. Glenn Frey goes into more hilarious detail. In the documentary, The History of the Eagles, Fry remembers going off from the group to relieve himself, and while squatting pants down, he heard his bandmates yelling, "Eagle, Eagle!" As Fry looked up and saw the giant bird, he tripped on his pants and fell down on a pile of rocks. He claims that while being higher than he's ever been, the eagle looked down at him, smirked, and said dismissively, "Eagles, huh?" The group's after-show parties were called the Third Encore. As the Eagles' popularity exploded, so did the partying habits. These mild-mannered, mustachioed singers partied so hard and so often they came up with a system. Every night in a large hotel suite, they had a third encore. A 1979 Rolling Stone article detailed a particular night where the attendees included their entourage, several professional hockey players, Eddie Money, the Little River Band, and a lot of locals. The previously mentioned documentary breaks down how invites worked. Every member of the band and crew would be given a button to hand out to anyone backstage or in attendance who they wanted to bring to the after party. The only rule, no weirdos. Sure, they did tons of drugs and had nightly hotel parties, but they still like to keep things a little clean cut. Crazy. The Eagles partied harder than Black Sabbath in the studio. Black Sabbath shared studio space with the Eagles while the Classic Hotel California was being recorded. Ozzy might have liked eating bats on stage, but when it came to studio time, the Cali Country Boys had his darkness beat. Sabbath bassist Geezer Butler even noted that when the band arrived at the studio after Don and Glenn, they had to scrape cocaine out of the mixing board before Sabbath could start recording. Butler estimated that they'd left about a pound of cocaine in the board. They almost got thrown in jail in the Bahamas. 1974, the Eagles took a couple of days off from touring and decided to fly to the Bahamas to gamble and relax for 2 days. Like typical rock stars, they flew into the country holding a lot of drugs, Valium and marijuana to be exact. As they exited the plane, the group was flagged by customs to be searched in private rooms. As Glenn Frey put it, the group suddenly expected to wind up in a Bahaman jail. Luckily, their manager, the legendary Irving Azoff, stepped in to save the day. In Eagles folklore, the story goes that no one knows what Azoff said to the agents, but within 5 minutes they were free to go with all of their drugs intact. According to Azoff, though, after a failed bribe, he guilted a young customs agent, saying, "If you bust him, Glenn Frey, here, he can't play in the UK, Australia, Japan. He brings such enjoyment to people, and you're going to end his career." And there you go. And I have more. If you like this, let me know, and I will give you the rest of them. And I'm not condoning anything they did. I just think this is crazy, and I never would have believed it 5 years ago even. There's just always great harmonies and great music, and I never really thought about their personal lives or however they acted, or the morals or values or whatever. But it's very interesting. And if you're, like I say, if you like it, let me know in the comments, and I'll do the rest tomorrow. But that's all I got for you today. Please don't forget about Classic TV Facts and Trivia. It's on Gomer Pyle USMC. That's it. That's all I got for you. Hope you guys have a great day. God bless. Praying for you.